Okay, one of the boys was asking about the Bimini when I was tying the FG. I'm just going to tie a quick one that doesn't require triangulation, the rod in the rod holder to apply tension, etc. So I'll just try and keep this as quick as I can. All right, so traditionally in mono you do 20 reps, but with braid you have to do a lot more. So be mindful of this when you're tying knots with braid. You know, if whatever mono is, you need to increase because braid's quite fine and it doesn't get the friction. For the purposes of brevity, I'm not counting this. Haven't tied one of these for about 5 years. Let's see how we go. Try and get it in the picture. So I've rolled down to there, and then what I need to do is a half hitch to lock it off. Right. So, yeah. So I've rolled it on top of it. Just, right, so I'm doing this blind. So then there's a couple of different ways you can lock it off. You can either do 4 half hitches around both strands, like I've done before, but I'll just do a Jim Rizzuto knot, which is 100%, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a 100% knot. So I do 4 wraps around the loop, right? Okay. And the purpose of 100% breaking strain knot is when you're fishing, you know, game fishing, or, you know, you're fishing light line, you want the knot to break at 100% when that fish goes line class. So if you're fishing 2 kilo and you get a 2 kilo fish, that means that you've met the breaking strain line class of the line. So guys are catching, you know, 10, 15 kilo dollies on 1 kilo for that matter. So you want the line to break at the pre-test rating or at the rating, so that you maximize the leverage, the breaking strain of the line. So I've wrapped this round. Then what you need to do is with the Rizzuto, what you have to do is, to make it effective, this is critical, is you need to wrap that loop back down the main line. Now I'm doing this through my phone, okay? And then, so that it comes back around. And pull up like that. So the reason you do on the Jim Rizzuto lock off is it's 100%. Just about anything you do with the Rizzuto, you know, Rizzuto sort of, I think it was really born out of rod building, but Rizzuto is 100%. And so what you're going to do, any knot you sort of finish off with Rizzuto, you're going to achieve that 100% knot breaking strain. Then you end up with 2 strands. Now quickly, when you've got 2 strands coming out of a knot, that and going into your leader, that means you got twice the main lines going into that leader knot. The leader knot, your leaders generally double your main line. So if you're fishing, say, 15 kilo main line, then you're fishing a 30 kilo leader or 50 pound leader, whatever. So you want double. And so what that means is you've got 2 strands going in, and when you tie a 15 kilo main line into a 30 kilo leader, or, you know, say 25 kilo leader, what you're doing is you're achieving 100% in the leader to mono leader as well. So you've got 100% all the way through the drivetrain. Then also what happens is, if you're having a long fight, this here traditionally, you know, like even if you're FG, if you only got 1 strand coming out, you get this hinging, and over an hour or whatever, fighting, you know, it softens and weakens the knot, and that's where you get your knots pop. So what you're doing is you've got 2 strands going into that leader knot, and that means that you've got 100% at the leader, 100% at the main line, and that leverages your 2 kilo, 4 kilo main line that you're fishing on a fish that might be 15 kilo. And you know, that's when things get serious in regards to knots. And so there you go. If you need someone to show you how to do this properly, just go down and speak to Joff Weston at Complete Angler in Netherlands, and he'll show you how to do it. The boys in Christmas Island, they'll do this, and then they'll tie a modified Albright to their leader, and they're fishing GTs, all these hardcore fish all the time, and you know, they're testing this stuff all the time. So there you go. That's the Bimini tied without wrapping around your knees or in the, you know, having rod tension in the rod holder.